Number 23. A certain town has an area of 4.36 square miles. What is the area in square yards of this town? 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. Apologize for my voice. I still have a cold. I still sound bad. We're soldiering on. Right, so first we need to just figure out what a square mile is, and we need to figure out how many square yards are in every square mile. So that's our plan of attack, is how many square yards are equal to 1 square mile. Then we take that number of how many square yards they are, and we're going to multiply by the number of square miles we have, which is 4.36, and that will give us our final answer. So when it says 4.36 square miles, does it mean, this is where I expect many students to make this understandable mistake, does it mean 4.36, 4.36, and it's on a square? It does not. It means we have a space, and then when you multiply the two sides of the space together, you get 4.36 square miles. So like, let's say it could be 2.4 and 2.9. Multiply those together, you get 4.36. That would be 4.36 square miles. Now, obviously in the real world, we know a town doesn't look like a rectangle. Towns are all over the place. So again, what are we saying in real world terms? Here's a good way to sort of visualize it. 1 square mile is 1 mile by 1 mile. So if I had 4.36 of those, there's a second one, there's a third one, there's a fourth one, and then there is one. This is going to be 1 by 0.36. That is 4.36 square miles, because each of these 1, 1, 1. So what it would be saying is, if I said that this blobby shape up here had an area of 4.36 square miles, I'm saying it has the same area as this perfectly apportioned shape as well. They are the same. That's what we mean when we're measuring this area. Okay, so if I take one of these squares, that is 1 mile by 1 mile, or 1 mile squared, I want to find out how many square yards it is. I need to replace each of those sides, each of those miles, with yards. So this mile is 1,760 yards. And this mile is 1,760 yards. I am trying so hard not to sniff and sound gross right now. You have no idea. All right, so if I multiply these two together, and yes, I absolutely wrote this down because I can't do that in my head. I like doing mental math, but even I have my limits. You get 3,090,000, I keep writing 97,600 square yards. That is the same as 1 square mile. And if you look at our answers over there, if you're paying attention to these little answers, you go, you probably already know what the answer is. Why do I say that? Because the first 3 are all less than 3,097,600 square yards. So if the answer is this number times 4.36, how could it be less than 3 million? It's impossible. So all 3, A, B, and C, that are less than are out. But it's always a good idea to follow through with the math, because we want to make sure we didn't make any mistakes. If I just at this point said, oh, well, obviously it's D, and I moved on without multiplying it by 4.36, it's possible that, maybe you make a mistake. You made a mistake multiplying. Type something in wrong into your calculator. And now you've just assumed and you moved on. So it's always a good idea to follow through, even though we're like, all right, I'm pretty sure it's D. I'm pretty sure it's D. So I'm going to erase, whoops, not right on it. I'm going to erase it. I'm going to erase this down here. So that's 3,097,600. I'm going to multiply that by 4.36 because it's 4.36 square miles. And again, I am not multiplying that long end because I don't have to. When we multiply that, we do in fact get exactly 13,000,000 505,536. Always good to know the process, always good to know what you're supposed to do at each step, even when, like in this case, they're helping you out by giving you only one answer that's really possible. They may not be so kind the next time. Honestly, I was really expecting a decoy answer here that was over 56 million, because that's what you get if you do that setup that I was talking about at the beginning, where it's 4.36, 4.36, and you converted each of those into yards and multiplied them. You get about 56.2 million. I was really expecting that to be a decoy answer up there, and I think that would have trapped a lot of students, but they're being nice. So here our answer is D.
Hey guys, this video was helpful or useful in any way, please feel free to let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, even buy me a coffee if you're so inclined. Links for that down below as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.